We're back. Hey guys, we're back. Okay. So we're going to, again, keep simplifying these rational expressions. Okay, now if you can see here, we've got all trinomials multiplied. Okay. So it's kind of obvious we're going to factor all of these, see what crosses out, see what's left over, and simplify our answers. Okay. So again, we're still multiplying. Okay, so again, for all of these, because these are all trinomials, we're going to do the two parentheses, okay? So x and x, what multiplies to make 4, okay, what multiplies to make 8, but because it's a negative 8 that subtracts to make 2, okay, that's going to be 4 and 2. Again, because the 2 is negative in the middle, the larger has to be negative, which means the smaller one then is positive. Okay, everybody good with that? Okay, I'm just going to move down here. Okay, we got the two parentheses, x and x. The factors of 14, okay, it's a positive 14 that add up to 9. So what multiplies to make 14 that adds up to 9? 2 and 7, right? Now again, I'm trying to add up to a positive 9, so both positive. Okay? Okay, now same idea. Two parentheses. Factors of 35. Now it's a negative 35 that subtracts to make 2. So what multiplies to make 35 that subtracts to make 2. Okay, and that would be 5 and 7. Again, I need a positive 2, so the larger has to be positive, so then the smaller one, which is the 5, has to be negative. Okay? Okay, and then last parenthesis, x and x. Okay, factors of 20 that add up to 9. What multiplies to make 20 that adds up to 9? 4 and 5. Okay, can you see that? Let me... Okay, I know that light's right kind of in the way. Okay, again, since I'm adding up to a negative 9, both negative. Okay? Okay. Now this one's actually pretty weird. I did this kind of by accident, but on purpose. I was trying to match stuff. Well, we obviously can start diagonal. Okay, negative 4 down here, negative 4, x minus 4 here, x minus 4 here, boom. Crosses out diagonally. X plus 7 here, x plus 7 here, boom. Diagonally. Now, what's interesting is, remember, any top of a fraction can still cancel with any bottom. So the x plus 2 here can cancel with this x plus 2. So guess what? Boom. And then, again, this is kind of crazy. The other one's not going to be able to do all this. The x minus 5 on top here, and the x minus 5 on the bottom cancels here. And guess what? Everything is canceled, right? What happens when everything cancels? It all becomes a 1. Okay? All becomes a 1. Now, again, that was kind of weird how that all worked out, but that does. Every single thing cancels. Now, this one on the other side will have some things cancels. It's not going to be, I'll just tell you, it's not going to be a 1, but we are going to do similar canceling. Okay, we're going to cancel as much as we can. Okay, so again, here, x and x, factors of 30 that add up to 13, positive 30, add up to 13, 3, and 10, right? Now I'm trying to add up to a negative, so both need to be negative. Negative 3 and negative 10. Okay, now this one, x and x, factors of 45 that subtract to make 4. What multiplies to make 45 that subtracts to make 4? That's 9 and 5, right? 9 times 5 is 45. 9 take away 5 is 4. I need a negative 4, so the larger has to be negative, which makes the 5 then positive. Okay? Okay, let's go up here. Okay, x and x. factors of 10 that add up to 7. What multiplies make 10 that adds up to 7? 2 and 5, right? I'm trying to add up to a positive 7, so both positive. There's that one. And then the last one here. Okay, x and x. What multiplies make 20 that adds up to 12? Multiplies to make 20 that adds up to 12, 2 and 10, right? Now I'm trying to add up to a positive, so both positive. Okay? Everybody see all that? Now we can just start canceling. Okay, we got an x plus 5 here, and x plus 5 diagonally. Cross those out. Ooh, interesting. I messed myself up, but that's okay. I have an x plus 10 here and x minus 10 here. I thought that when I was making this up, I thought they would cancel, but that's a positive 10. That's a negative 10. This is a good one to see, even though I made my mistake on this one. The x plus 10 can't cancel with x minus 10 because they're not the same sign. But this x plus 2 here can cancel with the x plus 2 on top. See, x plus 2, x plus 2. So actually, that is what can cancel. I was thinking these 10s would cancel, but they won't because that's a negative, that's positive. So what's left in the top is this whole set of binomials, x minus 3 and x minus 10. That's in the numerator. And what's in the denominator would be the x minus 9, and then this x plus 10. Okay, so actually that's the answer. Again, I'm not allowed to cancel these 10s because they're not the same sign. Okay? I had planned for them to cancel, but it didn't work out. Okay, so again, this is what you're going to do on your homework. Just factor these into 2 parentheses, see what cancels. Okay, you might run in. I think the one I gave you has a lot of stuff to cancel. Again, I might have made a mistake like the other one. Okay, so again, there's your problem. Okay, factor those, cancel as much as you can, and see what you get. Okay, thanks guys. We'll see you next week. Bye.